Good morning, everyone. It is June 21st. It is the Capricorn full moon this evening. So, in your area, so depending on your time zone, I know in the East Coast it's at 9:08. So, Pacific time 6:08 and then Central 8:08 this evening. So, it's going to be a pink strawberry full moon. And then we have another full moon next month, as you all know. But very exciting. This is a good one. We're going to talk a little bit about it. But first, I want to take a look in the chat. Looks like a lot of you are here. Thank you guys for being here. West Coast coffee in hand, Diane Alexander. Me too. I've got my Ascent coffee here. I'm going to actually share screen too. So for those of you that order from Ascent Nutrition, so what's going to happen here is there's a special going on that I'm doing myself here. So the next coffee order, so like the next 5 coffee orders using my links on my website with Ascent Coffee and the links through my website. Now remember that. So you'll go to my website to order, but the next 5 orders that order the coffee will get a discount off of the cards, the deck of cards. So the Arcana Shores Tarot deck, you will get a discount. So I haven't determined how much of a discount. I think I'm going to do about a 20% discount on that, but stay tuned. So as long as you just show me your receipt or, the little receipt that they send you through my email, starcanashores@gmail.com, you send that to me, prove it, and you want to get cards too, you get a discount. So I will determine it, but I think I'll do a 20% off discount for the cards. So it's a pretty cool deal. So that's for the Ascent coffee, which I drink every day. And I know a lot of you love it too. It is the purest, cleanest, organic coffee for sure. So just so you guys know, and remember that my links are through my website. So go to my website, hit Shop Nutritions, and go right there. But that's the little special that I'm putting on. And I'm excited to do that. But hey, let's talk about the new moon, or the full moon, I should say. So this full moon, we're in Cancer energy now. We've got a Capricorn full moon. Capricorns, they're very strong with their emotions, facing scars from the past. So you might feel something coming from your past, coming back up, something that needs to be healed. But this healing process is tremendous because it's a closure, it's a release from your past. And when we release and move forward, it brings you closer to your goals because, Capricorns have a lot of momentum. They're very ambitious, hardworking. So thinking towards your goals, thinking towards career, material things with the Capricorn, but Cancer internalizes and evaluates how they feel and their emotions. So this is a time to honor your emotions and to move forward and close it up, wrap it up, close the door on something old that you haven't dealt with. And this will affect the cardinal signs really heavy. And also check your charts wherever you have Capricorn. But the cardinal signs are going to feel this big impact. And it's going to be heavier than normal. You might even feel a little confused. But that's because there's things that haven't been dealt with from your past that need to be closed now. Wrap it up. So it is a 1-degree Capricorn full moon. And also many things that you set into motion in January with the Capricorn new moon will come to fruition. And a lot of us, I've talked to a lot of you, so a lot of your goals that you set in January actually did. They already came to fruition. So some of us are ahead of that, this time frame here. But if you didn't have it come to fruition, stay tuned, because not only this full moon right now, but the one that's in a month from now, you'll see more things that are going to be produced. So also relationships and material world, there could be changes there, good or negative. But remember, full moons are about walking away from things that don't serve us as well. So there is going to be a little bit of the black and white difference there, the negative and the positive. So not for everybody. It just depends on your circumstance and what is meant to be. But it's very powerful. So yeah, the older events, things that weren't healed may come back to you. And it's a good balance. So Cancers, how they internalize things, and Capricorns, how they're very driven and they're more of a masculine sign and they're more of like getting it done, goal-oriented material things, but it's a great balance. Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer in the zodiacs, as you know, but it's a beautiful balance, and it's a great lesson for all of us. All of us, doesn't matter what your sign is. It's a time to learn how to balance your work life, your pleasures, your happiness, your family. You know, as a Capricorn myself, I am all work, but that is my play. So all work and my play is right here with you guys and everything creative that I like to do. But, you know, aside from that, family time, loved ones, friends that are family or have become family, we have to find that balance of enjoying those moments, enjoying that time, and not work our whole lives away, even though if we love it, like I love it, but you guys get the gist of that. So Cancer highlights that part because they're about family, love, nurturing, home. So it's a beautiful sign in coordination with the Capricorn, because the Capricorn doesn't forget about the success and where we're going and goals and all that. But Cancer draws more attention to, like, hey, look within. It's about the heart and the mind, this full moon. So I also want to share this. So let me stop sharing the cards and share. This was a beautiful meme that I found early this morning. So I want to share it. Here it is. But that's pretty much what it is. It's the heart and the mind. So I'm going to read it here. We travel from the solstice into the full moon. So happy solstice, because that happened yesterday. This amplifies the transition from Gemini to Cancer, inviting us to become conscious about how we move from head to heart, and not leaving one behind for the other, but integrating both of them, both together, the heart and the mind. So that is also why, and shout out to all the Capricorns and the Cancers out there, that is why they actually can be like such great friends. There's such great compatibility, both Capricorn and Cancer. Shout out to Lisa Victoria out there if you're here. She is a Cancer girl, and she's like my bestie, my best friend. So I love her. But she also highlights that within me, because I don't deal with emotions. You know, Capricorns have a bit of a cold side to them a little bit. So even, it doesn't matter what your sign is, you might even feel that effect with this full moon, because Capricorn doesn't like to face emotions or, you know, matters of the heart. They really don't, not so much. They have a hard exterior. So the moon itself, no matter what sign, is always going to reflect about emotions, intuition, going deep within, looking within. So it's like you have to do it. Doesn't matter. You can't even escape it because of the placement it's in. And then we have it again next month. So, and I know fire signs right now they're going to deal with some confusion, but they're also going to have to deal with stuff, because fire signs at times, even though they're very passionate, they also will bypass certain feelings that they have and bury them, and they'll look at it later because they got to go. They're fast. They got to move fast towards the goal. They'll look at it later. But no, you can't escape it this time. This is a huge time. It's a magical time too. So yes, we may have to look at things that we don't like to see, but it's just making that pathway even faster for us. It's going to pave the way for bigger blessings to come in and better results from what we've been manifesting. So we really have to honor our emotions is the biggest lesson here, and then move forward. So it's very much of an awakening for some too. A lot of people that haven't had their true awakening yet may experience it during this time, because it's very powerful. It's making you look at everything regardless if you like to do that or not. This Capricorn means business, you know? And then with governments, also the financial system, Capricorn can make some big changes. So as we move into the summer, through astrology, I've seen that. I can see that there's changes, and I think Capricorn's, you know, kicking it in the butt there. Like by next month, the end of next month, we're going to see some major changes, possibly even a death in the government, which I think I know that might be Crooked Joe. So announced that he is. We already know he's gone, but you know what I mean. So I think that a lot of this power of Capricorn, because it's a power sign, it's masculine energy, powerful. It's going to basically rip apart some things of the government and then bring more goodness in. So it's very transformative. So stay tuned. I feel like we're all going to stay tuned. We pull cards on it every day, but things are going to start to get more exciting. I really do. I feel that. Let's see, Dawn Hendricks. I'm wondering what sign you are. You're feeling sleepy, extra sleepy. So it just depends on how full moons affect you. But I am curious about your sign. But a lot of us will get either really sleepy or lots of energy, a lot of energy and creativity. I personally get a lot of energy, too much, and I have to make myself go to bed, like really program myself to go to bed. It's hard, but just depends. And then there's some moons, new moons will make me sleepy, so you just never know how you're going to be affected. But yeah, interesting. So I hope you guys are doing well. Great advice there, Connie Phillips. Face your fears, no worries, never as bad as we think. That is so true. Yeah, it's the little stuff. Remember, this whole life is like a play. It really is. And we have the power to, whoever we don't want as characters in our movie, we could let them go. We are the writers. We're the ones who are producing it, directing it, all of that, putting the music in there too. So the music is the harmony and the love that you find in your life. So you always have to have the music, right? So yeah, just remember that it's all of us creating our own stories in our own lives, in our own movie. So it's a beautiful thing. But anyways, we are going to pull some cards. We're going to see what the message is for today, for this beautiful day of the Capricorn full moon coming this evening. I will probably be going to the ocean because, as you know, I am a Capricorn sun sign. And I have some more Capricorn in my chart too. So I'm going to honor it. I'm going to go and do my thing at the beach. And I hope all of you get a nice glimpse of the full moon as well. Set your intentions. So here we go. What is the message that we need to hear today for June 21st, 2024? All right. So we were just talking. So words and thoughts are swords. As you can see, it's the Ten of Swords. So this could be past betrayal. This could be past heartache, breakups, whatever it may be, however it resonates. But this is from your past. This is past hurt, just like we were talking about. Eight of Cups. How appropriate. The cards, the energy. Okay. So the Eight of Cups is walking away. As you can see, that's what's coming through right now. It doesn't always mean that. Always listen to your intuition with the messages. But this is showing right here clearly. It's basically what we were talking about moments ago, about walking away, closing the door, wrapping it up with all the past hurt, the betrayal, whatever it may be that may be in your way. It may even be a blockage for you to, I feel like what I'm hearing is there's someone out there or multiples, they need to open up their heart, but because of the past betrayal and trust issues now that they feel that they have, I feel like you don't have trust issues. That's your own, you're getting in your own way, telling yourself that, so don't tell yourself that. Ten of Swords is betrayal and hurt. So whoever is not opening their heart because of the past and you fear that maybe a certain relationship, friendship, family, whatever, is going to turn out the way it did before, you're really not thinking clearly at this time. So again, reevaluate your emotions. Remember what you tell yourself, what you believe is your reality. So you don't want to tell yourself continuously, I can't trust, I don't trust anyone, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you do that, that's what you're going to get, So that's the truth there. Now we have enlightenment with the Hanged Man. So this is about your true awakening to your true essence, your originality, your authenticity right now. That's what's coming. I'm hearing authenticity, being yourself, having no fear to be yourself, being very expressive in whatever form you need to express yourself. Remember that self-love is not selfish. Self-love, once you can do that, you attract all blessings towards you. And all those that are manifesting relationships, if you are loving yourself at this time, and you're really owning your authenticity, then you're going to call it in. You're going to draw it in, and in your manifestations will come to fruition. So let's see what else is coming through. We've got justice. We love justice, truth, balance. I feel for more this spread, this is talking about balance for what we're going over here. So balance of the emotions, but also the work and the romance or the love family balance, right? We want to balance it all out so that we have a fulfilling life. But we're the only ones that can do that. So you can't use others as your fulfillment. They can't fill your cup, only you can fill your cup. So be true to yourself. Stay in your own lane, stay in your own alignment. Don't worry about what this guy's doing over here and that lady over there. Doesn't matter. What are you doing? You know? So there's a lot of people on their journey that aren't quite evolving yet, and I'm not talking about any of you. But I'm talking about there's been certain individuals that I've noticed, and I'm being careful, that aren't quite there yet with their authenticity and loving themselves and seeing the best in themselves. So what they'll do is project and come at you because they don't like seeing happiness. They don't like seeing you successful. They don't like to see any of that. It makes them angry inside. But that anger, and we have to remember this, and this is bringing back a lot of stuff. Someone I talked to this week, actually, a one-on-one, she was blaming herself for the way she looked. And because so-and-so back in the day, and those are the Ten of Swords wounds that we're talking about, told her that she was ugly, told her she was worthless, blah, blah, blah. She still believes it. She's 60-some years old, still believes that. So we need to break all those cycles, all those habits. Stop telling yourself things that someone else said to you. Because, and I know from all my experience, you can't do that. It will destroy your spirit. It will knock you down. And it's not even true. That is their own perception of themselves that they're lashing out at you. It's their own anger. So we bless them, we move forward. We bless them, send them love and light, and you move forward. But that is about justice. That is your own justice. That's being in alignment with your true self, authenticity. See what we have here now, the Magician. We love the Magician. So, and that actually is in order here. So the whole healing process has come out in the cards, because once you get to that point of authenticity, loving yourself, like we were saying, right? You're drawing in all your manifestations. Everything's going to come to fruition. You are the Magician. You made all of that possible by healing yourself and pushing forward against what others were judging you for. You kept pushing yourself forward, calling it in, feeling it as if it was existing. So that's the Magician. And that's what we all are. Just like we said, we create our own movie. We are the writers. We're the directors. We can cast who we want in this life. And that is the most fun part of it all, I think. But for sure, just being true to yourself is the best way to get far in life, and to just find yourself. That's what we're here to do. We're here to find ourselves and enjoy it and fill our own cup. So I think that's the message for today. I think Spirit wanted us to know that one. I kind of get into a zone and I could keep going, but I think that would be a very long show. So what I'm going to do now is I opened up my angel book today. And I said, what do we need to hear as a collective? So my favorite archangel is Archangel Michael. And that is the page that it opened to. So I'm going to read this to all of us. It's for all of us for today. Archangel Michael, heavenly host, I am so grateful for your light and presence. I welcome your energy into my life at this time. I surrender and release all of the fears I no longer need. I release all resistance, worries, and concerns to heaven, knowing I am fully supported. Thank you, Michael, for cutting the cords that bind me to people, places, and situations. We're cutting those cords out today. The road ahead is clear. I recognize that I deserve freedom, and I accept it from this moment forward. Only good lies before me, and I am protected by your light. I am safe, and so it is. That was perfect for today. I thought perfect. Wow. And I don't know if you guys saw the show last night that I did, Decoding Tarot. Thank you all for who was there, and thank you for watching it. There is a spiritual interference during the decode, and there was a buzzing sound. I'm using the microphone just like I always do. I did it yesterday, but then all of a sudden it went buzzing like crazy. So we pulled cards on it during the live, and it was a spiritual interference. So they were definitely messing with me yesterday. They're not messing with me now. So that's interesting, though. If you didn't see it, you might want to check it out. It was actually kind of cool when I watched the playback. But wow, what a real buzz that was. That's crazy. And I didn't hear the buzz. Only you guys could. So amazing. Anyway, we're going to move on now. Now, Arnie Layton, as you all know, he's been on a spotlight show, and he's going to come back very soon. But he's the designer of these beautiful oracle cards. And these are the angel oracles. They're so pretty. So I'm going to pull one first today. This is more of a spiritual show today instead of political, even though I do like all that stuff. But we'll get into it later tonight with Miss Janine Steffens. So don't forget, I will be on this evening. Let me share screen real quick. So this evening, you guys can call in. You guys can actually call in. It'll be 7 Eastern time, 6 Central, 4 Pacific. It's probably going to be about an hour because I do want to catch the beautiful full moon tonight at the beach. So we'll do this show and then I got to go. But one question per caller. And yes, it can be personal, but just know you're on a live broadcast. So everyone's going to hear your issue there. So keep it clean, to the point, always to the point, not too much background, just right to the point. And then I will pull cards and I'll give it to you right to the point as well. So that's tonight. I'm very excited, you guys. There'll be a number that Janine will share and that you guys can call in. So really excited. But anyways, let's see what these beautiful angel oracles want to share with us today. Ooh, I like this. So Shamuel, an angel, Shamuel, I love this one. Let's see, compassion, love, heart energy healing. That's so fitting for this full moon. It's all about a heart energy healing. So to travel the road less traveled is your path. That's true. It is here, and all will be revealed and discovered. And it's card number 3. So 3 is the Trinity number as well. So beautiful. That's a great one. I love that. These are just awesome cards. They're really good for guidance or to lift your spirits, or if you feel lost. I pulled one last night because I felt the energies were shifting, and I knew like it's because of the full moon. But when I pulled it, it really resonated, and it was amazing how much it resonated. It's wild, just so wild. But anyways, thank you guys for joining in this morning. And yeah, set your intentions. You know, you can set them today. Today's the most powerful, I would say. But you can do it throughout the weekend too. You know, this full moon energy is going to stick around with us for at least the 3 post days after. But yeah, get your journals out, write down certain things, you know, whatever it is, whatever you want to do. Record yourself, text yourself, anything. But anyways, I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. That's correct, Eastern Standard Time with Janine Steffens. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.